Okay, so I'm back. I'm ready to tackle a Chillman stage. But before I do that, I just wanted to note that Mega Man 10 followed suit with Mega Man 9, obviously. It came out in 2010, but it had the throwback NES era 8-bit graphics and music. So it followed suit. It didn't work out quite as well with this one as it did in Mega Man 9. The boss robots, to me, in this game, seem a little bit more like the boss robots of, say, like Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6. Some cool ones, but others less cool. The highlight, I think, is Sheep Man, because it's definitely a play on the Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. So I do, and which is the same novella that the movie Blade Runner is based on. But some of the others are kind of eh. Nitro Man is basically just a redux of Turbo Man from Mega Man 7, and some of the others aren't obviously the most original. So it didn't work out quite as well. The stage design I don't think is as good as it was in Mega Man 9, but it's okay for the most part. Now, whoever did the music, though, I think did a pretty good job. That is one definite area of strength, I think, for this game. Solar Man stage has some great music. Some of the Wily stages have some good music. And the other stages, there's definitely some that have good music, memorable music. I don't know that it's the most memorable music that you're going to find in the series, but still pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to jump into Chillman stage and hopefully not die miserably. So a lot of people recommend that you start with Sheep Man, but I think that that's pretty miserable. His stage isn't the worst, but his fighting Sheep Man is kind of annoying if you don't have his weakness. So I prefer to start with Chill Man. This stage is a little bit of a challenge, and you'll see up ahead, but also we've got the slippery, icy surfaces, and so you've got to watch out for that in the stage, because almost all of the stage has these. Now, in order to kind of avoid slipping and sliding, you can jump, and that will help. But otherwise, though, you're going to slip and slide. So just proceed ahead. It's got these snowman things that throw their heads around and shoot. The heads, when they hit the ground, kind of explode, and they shoot pellets at you, little shots. Like that. Well, haha. Okay, so, and then this is where the stage gets some of its difficulty, are these blocks of ice, these ice cubes. Now, you can break them with your buster, but they also break when you jump on them. So if you jump on it once, it cracks. Jump on it twice, it breaks. And as you can see, there are spike traps and other traps that are going to hurt you if you do not plan carefully when going across these ice cubes. Alright, so we're gonna hop down here. Okay. The bolts return in this game. They've been kind of a staple of the series since Mega Man 7. And, ooh, I've got a sneeze coming. Hang on. It's kind of coming and going. So, here we go. Here we go. It's refusing to come. Alright, so, if I sneeze, I apologize. So we got an extra life right here. It's not the worst to get to. The problem can be jumping out of here. So what I do So I kill that. I bring out Rush. And I jump onto Rush. But if you're not careful, that happens too. So I mean, it's tough. Like even here in this first stage, we've got some tough jumps. You got to plan carefully. Enemies that are pretty annoying, and so yeah, this is Mega Man 10. It's not the easiest game, and I think that, like I've said, I think that it's hard to the point that it detracts from the fun that you may get out of playing it to an extent. Okay, so we use Rush to get back up here, get that energy, and you want to stay on top in this part, and it's not hard to do so by any means. And even if you fall down, you can usually get back up pretty easily. But because it will give you an E-Tank in the very near future. At least I think it's an E-Tank. It may be a weapon tank. We'll find out. It's a weapon tank, but we'll take it. Alright, so one of the few areas in the stage that doesn't have the icy surfaces, and so we'll take whatever we can get to avoid slipping and sliding around and killing ourselves. Okay, but then you've got to be a little bit more strategic in breaking the ice blocks here, because when you do, these little guys will have more room to fly around and crash into you. There we go. So just take your time if you need to. Alright, here we go. But, again, yeah, not an easy game. Throws tough enemies at you, enemies that are hard to avoid. And then we get to this part, which, I mean, the graphics actually look pretty cool, I mean, for an 8-bit style game. But this part is pretty annoying, because you get these little guys that hop around, they'll destroy the ice blocks, and so you've got to be careful about jumping over. And then you have the birds dropping the egg missiles, and that stuff happens. So yeah, it's not an easy game. All right, we'll get it this time. Focusing on getting back up to that area. I mean, that's really the last part of the stage. It's just getting through it can be a pain. So, like I said, kind of one of the reasons that I dislike this game, or at least don't like it as much as I like a number of other games in the series. So just try to take your time going through here. Alright, so we'll have to be careful about getting on that one. Okay, and I think we're pretty close here. Got a little bit further to go. If you can get to that, great. If not, don't worry about it, because there's going to be one of those icebreaker, or that thing. So don't even worry about getting through that, or getting those if you need. Or I'm sorry, if you can't. So I've got a pretty good amount of life, but Chillman isn't easy either. In fact, I kind of think that he's a little cheap too. It's hard to avoid him and his attacks, and if he hits you with his chill spikes, it will freeze you in place temporarily. So you've got to avoid getting hit by those. So and then just try to keep your distance from him as best as you can, and just wail away at him with your Buster. Whoops, got me there. Got him. Okay. Alright, so that's Chillman. So, tough stage. Tough Robot Master. I got through without much trouble, but at least against Chillman. The stage not as much, but luckily this game does throw a lot of bolts at you, so if you do need to go into the shop and buy some lives, that's definitely worthwhile. Alright, so that was Chillman. So I'm just going to save. Here's my save from a game that I played through last week in order to prepare myself for this, and I'm going to save right here. Okay. Alright, so in the next video, we were going to take on Nitro Man. He's weak against the Chill Spike, so he's our next stop.